So what's up, everybody? This is D. I had a little problem today in the fish room here. One of my tanks experienced something very particular, and I wanted to share with you guys. See if maybe you can help me find the answer, because sometimes some things happen that you just can't explain. So let's take a look. Sure, one of us or two or many of us have experienced this at least once in your aquarium career. I just come over to the Super Cube and I just found that multiple tetras were just dead. Everything else was good. I've had these fish for about a couple of weeks, but just these tetras were gone. I don't know what the hell it is. It's the most peculiar thing. I've gone through some tests. I've tested the ammonia level and I've tested water. I've done some water checks and pH checks with some test kits here. I have my trusty ammonia test kit over here. I have the digital stuff, and I found nothing particular. And oddly enough, as you can see, my paradise fish, my Daniels and things was still chucking along like nothing was wrong, but I just found it so peculiar that those particular fish were just dead. So I removed them, did another water change, and I'm just wondering if you guys have ever experienced anything like that. Leave those messages in the comments below. You can see this guy is really a camera hog there. But I just thought it was very peculiar, and I wonder if anybody else have ever run into any situations like that. I have a very huge sponge filter in the back there, which runs since the life of the tank. A lot of plants in here, about 100 pounds of pothos, as you can see. The tank is pretty much a 49 gallon, or rather 50 gallon cube, planted very heavily. There's a plant substrate in there. You can see the water is crystal clear. I did not run a nitrate test, but I'm wondering if that's something. I really never test for nitrate. Perhaps I should, but I didn't seem to think that it would be necessary, seeing how everything else is fine in here. Plants are okay, no yellowing, and only those particular fish died. Well, you know, as many of us know, you never really know the age of a fish, but just peculiar that those fish in particular had been affected. If you guys have any ideas, drop them in the comments below. But for right now, let me take the camera off the tripod and bring you in for a around the tank view. So you can see over here is very, very densely planted here. See, it's tons and tons of pothos. I always worry that the water could get oxygen deficient, so I run air stone here 24 hours a day, connected to a sponge filter here, and an in-tank filtration system. You can see the roots are nuts. I leave them in there, which is usually really good for the fry to hide in if I have any fry in there. But yeah, I just noticed that. I was like, hey, the tank has an automatic feeder powered by the Hydros. There's the Hydros Smart Auto Feeder. Feeds them twice a day, a little bit set there. You can use it manually, so I know they're eating here. Let me just click that real quick and do a manual feed there. I can do a manual feed and make sure that it's not overfeeding or anything like that. And I did that, and I noticed, hey, where's all the fish that I had in there like a day ago? I had like 4 tetras. There's several white clouds. There are bumblebee gobies, which you really won't see because it's so densely planted here. But if anybody has any ideas, leave them in the comments. Temperature here is 78 degrees. You can see here. I also have a digital readout connected to my Hydros. You can see here 77.7 as one of the extensions to the Hydros controller. The brain is behind me, and other than that, everything seemed fine. Everything else in the room is fine and very odd. So gonna do about a 50% water change here, test it again, and keep an eye out on these guys and see what's up. Once again, it always sucks to lose fish, especially when you do not know the reason. So this is D, always giving you the good with the bad. Nothing is all roses and peaches. Got to show you when something bad happens, because I'm sure it happens to all of us. And until next time, I'm going to keep on keeping on. Got multiple water changes to do here. So take a look at the salt real quick. And with that, I'm going to leave you on that note. So until next time, this is D with misfortune. Sometimes you get misfortune. I'm going to talk to you in the next video about what happened to this tank. Mysterious. So this is D signing out. See ya.